Hello, my Black Kitties. Air here, and this is the Black Cat Energy Podcast, where I'm teaching you how to get exactly what you want, attract your dream life, and also become ridiculously magnetic to get that guy, to get the bag. I don't care what you do with it. Hopefully, it's going to be, good things, but here's the resources I trust that you are going to do good by yourself and by society and by men. We'll see about that one. Either way, here's the thing. I just released Love for Luxury, the art of dating strategically, marrying wealthy and feminine abundance. And it is off the charts. It has 350 plus pages to help you make him obsessed, get the networking into play. If you've ever wanted to go on luxury vacations or shopping sprees, or even have, a guy pay your rent, you name it, this book tells you exactly how to accomplish it. Now, if you're like me and you're at the stage of your life where you want to be in a long-term relationship, maybe you get married, we also walk you through as far as how to become the dream girl for yourself, for your ideal partner. How do you move through high society or take care of the household if you want to be more traditional wife, or if you want to be a socialite and out in the public eye, how to maintain the pressures that come with being ridiculously attractive. That's the book. Again, it's 350 plus pages. The Black Cat podcast is little excerpts of these different chapters. So I invite you, if you are not big into reading, it's a book that you're going to want to take the time and use as a playbook, a guide. You don't have to read it all in one setting, but this podcast, follow, subscribe, whatever it is, because I take pages from that book and bring it to the podcast, which is what we're doing today as well. Today, we are talking about beauty as a weapon, and it is a weapon if you use it right. Beauty, intentionally used, will unlock so many doors, will make you feel more powerful than ever, will help you attract your dream guy. It will get you access to places you don't even know exist yet. And that's what it's like entering into my world. It's a little bit of an Alice in Wonderland journey meets Louis Vuitton meets, red bottom heels. It is everything you can imagine. And even if you're more on the spiritual side and you want luxurious plus spiritual, I'm a huge yogi. I like the soft girl life. I like figuring out how to manifest quicker and how to reset some of my limiting beliefs. And those are all addressed here. But back to beauty. Intentional beauty, my girly, is a weapon. And you need to start using it yesterday. Because how you represent yourself to the world is a reflection of not only what you feel about yourself, but what you're attracting into your environment. Now, if you're watching the visual podcast or this on YouTube, then you're going to see I am not dressed up right now, but my skin is radiant. I'm looking good as far as I am fit. I'm not wearing my makeup. I did brush my long hair. My hair goes all the way down to my hips like Rapunzel. And nonetheless, I still got it. And that's because I understand, with or without makeup, dolled up or all natural, beauty is a weapon and it starts from within. So, point blank, I'm going to tell you, get your diet in check. What you're eating is going to reflect in your skin. And if you want that natural, clear, glowy, like you can see my cheekbones bouncing off the light type of beauty, then it's going to start with eating healthier. So I have a tea in hand. I'm always somebody that has a tea in hand, whether it's jasmine to be able to help with that radiance. It's also an aphrodisiac, or it's green tea to be able to help with the detoxing. This is peppermint to be able to open up and oxygenate my body, especially after working out or a heavy day at work mentally. Like hair growth, I always have rosemary in my hair at night. A plus on castor oil as well for my eyebrows and my lashes. I exfoliate day and night because I know without it I can have acne prone skin. And I love clearing up any of the old to bring forth the new, which is very spiritual of me to say, but it still goes down to what I put into my body matters. I take hydrolyzed collagen. I make sure that I'm always having at least 2/3 more vegetables and fruits than I am of meat or bread or grains, what it be. Okay? That matters. If you put yourself on a diet, then okay, make sure that it's filled with omega-3 acids, which come from fish and avocado. Guacamole is one of my favorite foods ever. And it does so much for you. Okay? So that intentionality also makes you feel better about yourself. And you get to learn that when your skin looks better and you look more refreshed, when you go to ask for things or when you're trying to attract somebody, you don't even have to talk. Like people have a difficult time fighting people that are very beautiful. They just do. They don't know. They get choked up. You can even look into like the legal system and courts, and you notice that people just get nervous talking to beautiful people. And you, my love, are a beautiful person. Maximize that. Okay? Do not dim your light or shine lower, whatever you want to say, to make somebody else feel comfortable. No, we're not doing that. That's called people pleasing, and we're done with that. Shine bright and shine from within and glow. Okay? So, with that, there's a whole episode about morning routine and how to dress up in the morning and how to do what the models do as far as beauty routine. There's an episode on that. Go revisit it. I think it's in the earlier episodes. But that is a weapon. And it is so useful whenever you start taking care of yourself. You can attract anything. And also, it's a self-soothing tool. Have you ever just been really exhausted or burned out or just not feeling yourself? And then you're like, I give up, I'm done. And you go and you take a shower and you just feel the hot water, you wash your hair, you get out, you comb. For me, I braid my hair when I get out of the shower. Like, you instantly feel better, right? You instantly feel like, oh, life's not so bad. Well, you could say that that's emotions being rinsed off with the warm water, or you could say that it's you taking care of yourself and reinvesting your energy into yourself, also called taking back your power. There's a reason that women feel better when we get our hair done, or we go and we get a facial, or we go and we have a massage or our nails. Instantly, it is a sense of saying, hey world, I love myself. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take some time to reinvest in myself. And that is power. That is intentional creation through your body and your spirit and your emotions and mind. It is an investment. It is an investment that pays off quickly. I know a girly, and she takes this and all of my advice to heart, like straight into it, and she just plays. She has the fierceness of a goddess, and she takes what I teach her and applies it so miraculously that she gets results that are even better than me. Like, she has a position in her life right now where she has 5 apartments across the world, all being paid for from different like sources or people or men. And she travels a lot. She gets luxurious trips, wherever you want to call it, beauty treatments. Like, she is finesse. And she's in that chapter of her life where she just feels very free and empowered. And I'm like, power to you, girly. Like, go, run, play, explore. And she knows this. She knows how she physically shows up is going to be super influential to her pocketbook. Now, If you are somebody like, I want to pay my own way, I want to be independent, I want to make my own money, this is just as applicable to you. Like, don't think that you're getting off the hook just because you are a business owner or you're Miss Independent. Listen up, because this is important. You showing up as your most authentic, beautiful self also pays back 10 times over. When you take a break, and I learned this through owning my retail shops throughout my 20s, like, when you take a break and you go and exercise and you go and get your like new makeup, or you go and get a facial, or go get hair extensions, whatever it is that makes you feel like just on top of the world, your customer base will increase because you will feel more confident. You will see more money in the bank because you are more bold to ask for what you feel like you deserve. You're more attractive, and people love beauty. Beautiful women, they since the beginning of time, people have loved us, right? So play that up and wear the corsets or wear the sundresses or wear what makes you feel beautiful. Like, I feel super great in crop tops. There's a running joke with between my friends and my partner that I don't own a full shirt, and that's because I work hard for these abs and I enjoy showing them off, and they make me feel confident and proud. Like, I'm proud of the work that I put into giving myself a beautiful body, and I love showing that off, and it's super attractive, and people do ask for my advice, and they're like, hey, what are your health tips? Like, how do you get long hair? How do you get radiant skin? How do you master the core concepts of the toned arms and the toned stomach? Like, these are things I work for, and these are things that I know are very important, because beauty is a weapon and it will dismantle people. Like, people cannot scream and yell and torment people that are beautiful. And that is just fact. It feels like sin in a way. So, really, just hone in on that. If you own a business or if you're trying to succeed in your career, the Devil's Wear Prada, it shows this to a T of how significantly she grew in her career by investing in things that were more physical and more material, but also in herself. Like, she felt more confident, she felt more bold, she was willing to take more risk. And if you want to increase your career, your finances, or have men pay for apartments across the world, like, start paying attention to how your beautiful self is attracting your dream life. Now, beauty is not just skin deep, but it's soul deep. And beauty as a weapon, people love meeting genuine, authentic souls. People that are not afraid to share their truth, to be truly empathetic, and to want to understand other perceptions of life. My partner, I think, actually, he said this last night to me even. He goes, it will continually amaze me when you have your listening face on. And you can call it my therapist type of face or my coaching face or whatever you want to call it. But when I'm listening to you and I'm engaged in a one-on-one conversation with you, I want to know what's going on. Like, I want to know your emotions. I want to know what you're thinking, like your perceptions. And I really sit down and I listen. I'm not twiddling with my phone. I'm not trying to, hustle and bustle and get you away. Like, I'm here with you. And he goes, that is one of the most genuine things I know about you that just strikes me so differently, is that you are truly listening to me. It's almost like a tell me more face, is what he said. And that is powerful, because that is beauty. That's beauty that you can curate, and you can learn to be present, and you can learn to be more engaging. And that is attractive, and that is power. That's what makes networking and socializing and deep, meaningful relationships and connections so magnetic. And it's all feminine energy. Like, beauty being a weapon is taking feminine energy and honing it into a force that propels you to getting what you want, what makes you feel better about yourself, and ultimately your dream life. So, whatever you do, baby girl, make sure that if you're going to invest in anything, you're investing in your beauty. Okay, with all of that, I want to invite you to join me on the Bahamas 2025 retreat. It's January 16th through the 21st. If you want to learn how to weaponize beauty or to be more confident, attract your goals, your dreams, whether it's 5 apartments all across the world or it's meeting your soulmate and having a beautiful long-term marriage and relationship with them, or even if it's just being less burned out and growing your financial abundance. I'm here for it. We've got the book, we've got the podcast, and you've got me. So reach out. I will put it in the show notes. You can find me on Air Kraehmer, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I'm here for it. And until then, have a beautiful, productive, genuine goddess day, my Black kids.